We expected Mosport to be rife with pitfalls, and boy was it ever. Between the intense battles and the unforgiving nature of the track, it bit its fair share of drivers. While the layout shares little in common with it, today's race at Mid-Ohio will similarly challenge our competitors' technical prowess. We'll see who's got the chops as we get ready to watch Round 5 of the Lotus 79 Sunday Grand Prix Series, and you'll see it all live here on the Global SimRacing Channel. Hi, I'm Joe Peak, and with me in the booth is Ossian Puhaka. Behind the scenes is our director, Sean Crackers Ambrose, and he's using cameras provided by Dougie Beard. Mid-Ohio is a special one for me personally. Located in my home state, it's been putting on fantastic racing for decades. To help introduce our audience to the venue, let's head to our track guide. Welcome to the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Located halfway between Columbus and Cleveland, Ohio, this track has become a road racing staple in the Midwest. Despite its name, one of the biggest events of the year here is usually the visit from IndyCar. The full 2.25 mile version is what is most frequently used, but it also includes a chicane layout and a short course. While each one officially has 13 turns, they do have distinct differences. The chicane layout was the only version for the first part of its history, in which the keyhole included a bus stop style back and forth jink on its entry. The short course simply bypasses the whole keyhole section altogether. The various turns have some rather famous names, such as China Beach with its downhill braking, inviting you into its eponymous sand trap, or Madness, which is a single file set of S's with drastic elevation change. There's also the carousel, and this more than 180-degree turn offers a variety of lines that can be taken. Perhaps the most unique feature of the track is that in the real world, starts are rarely taken on the pit straight. Instead, the green flag is given along the backstretch where an extra flag stand sits. Naturally, sports car racing is the main staple of the venue, but motorcycles have a long history here, and in more recent times, NASCAR has started to hold races at the track. It also hosts driving schools and days for amateur racers to get on the circuit. The Buckeye State is often more closely associated with dirt track ovals, but the amount of history and prestige in Mid-Ohio's events make it just as worthy of notoriety in the region. There you see a little bit more about Mid-Ohio, but Ozzy, from what we were talking about before the broadcast, it sounds like it's going to be tight confines for these Lotus 79s.
Absolutely, Joe. Absolutely. Very difficult to overtake here with these cars, and it's a very technical and fast track for these as well. Like, you're all the time on the edge of the grip. But despite that, it's very, very difficult to find overtaking opportunities because there's just not any, clear ones. Even the run up to China Beach, you just hold up to the inside, hold up tight, and it's going to be very difficult to make an overtake happen, Joe.
We'll have to watch out and see if anybody manages to get something snuck in there. Hopefully we will get some action, but let's take a look at our championship before we get to the racing itself. And while you might see Ascari Arena up at the top there, he is not here today. He's had some hardware problems, so he won't be able to race. Fasco Lampi will have a chance to try and make up some ground. Freesia has moved himself up into third. Andy T falls down. Well, he doesn't actually, moves up a little bit, I should say. His win last week definitely boosted him up. Severi Seppa rounds out your top five, but definitely some quick names up there, and it's going to be a tough championship.